State farmers market cannot sustain itself if it continues with the status quo. That's what an audit by the Legislative Audit Council revealed today. Mary Sturgill has the details of the findings and reaction from the Ag Department.
Have a safe journey. We head
20, 40, 60.
It's a weekly ritual for many of us, heading off to the farmers market to pick up our fresh vegetables for the week. But an audit by the Legislative Audit Council found that the state farmers market needs to cultivate a plan to make more money. The market has received $300,000 a year from the General Assembly to meet its operational needs since fiscal year 2013-14.
Comment to that was that they should have been capitalizing on other income streams other than going to the General Assembly and asking for more money.
The audit found that almost 70% of the land was not being utilized. Several leases weren't in written agreements, and there were no records of some payments.
We asked the Department of Agriculture for documentation showing that these rental payments from the tenants of what we call Lot 25, it's the buildings out there, were made, and no documentation was provided.
The Department of Agriculture Commissioner Hugh Weathers fired back at the council in his review of the report, saying auditors went into the investigation with preconceived negative feelings that tainted their findings, and that their insufficient fact gathering led to erroneous conclusions.
We considered everything that the department gave us, and then anything that we felt warranted a change, we changed.
The council provided several recommendations on how to improve the revenue stream and operations. The Department of Agriculture released this statement. The South Carolina Department of Agriculture appreciates the benefits of ballot observations, and as noted in our response, we have already enacted and will continue to enact several of the recommendations contained in this report. Obviously, we don't agree with characterizations made in the report. SCDA shares the belief with the public that transparency and accountability are essential, and that audits are a valuable tool in our system of checks and balances. Mary Sturgill, News 19, WLTX.
Well, one lawmaker says it's disheartening that the market has leases with no agreements and that they have to use taxpayer dollars to make up the difference in revenue.